Iceland's Blue Lagoon. What is the Blue Lagoon? The Blue Lagoon is one of Iceland's most popular attractions, and it's little wonder as to why. The beautiful milky blue water is unlike anything else found on Earth, and starkly contrasts with the surrounding black lava fields and creeping gray moss. The temperature of the Blue Lagoon is a consistent 102 degrees Fahrenheit or 39 degrees Celsius year-round, making it the perfect bathing temperature. The lagoon is on the Reykjanes Peninsula in southwest Iceland, renowned for its barren landscapes and cone-shaped volcanoes. It's only a 14-mile drive from Keflavik International Airport. From the Icelandic capital city of Reykjavik to the Blue Lagoon is 30 miles. That makes it the perfect first stop when arriving in Iceland or the last stop before leaving the country. Due to its excellent location, soothing waters, and rich skin nourishment benefits, Iceland's Blue Lagoon quickly became the country's most visited attraction, rivaled only by the Golden Circle sightseeing route. The Blue Lagoon has become famous internationally as well and tops many travelers' bucket lists. National Geographic named it one of the top 25 wonders of the world, and Condé Nast Traveler included it on a list of the top 10 spas in the world. The Blue Lagoon has become so popular that you'll need to book your ticket days or even weeks in advance to get in. And who knows, you might be rubbing shoulders with international celebrities when you do go. Celebrities such as Bjork, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, and Kanye West have been spotted in the Blue Lagoon, much to the delight of fellow visitors. But what's so special about the Blue Lagoon in Iceland? Read on to learn more about its history, why it's so blue, and what makes it unique. Is the Blue Lagoon natural? Is the Blue Lagoon natural? The Blue Lagoon's history dates back to 1976, when it formed next to a geothermal power plant, Svartsengi. Contrary to many people's belief, the lagoon is not a natural hot spring, but a pool created by a human-made structure. It's wastewater from a power plant drilling for steam and hot water. But don't worry, the water is completely clean and does not contain any harmful chemicals, only natural minerals that have been proven to be very good for people's skin. Since the water continuously streams into the lagoon, it's renewed in 48 hours, ensuring it always stays clean. How was the Blue Lagoon formed? Work on the Svartsengi geothermal plant started in 1971. It began operations in 1976. Iceland has a long history of utilizing the country's geothermal energy. It has been used for heating buildings and cooking, such as baking bread by burying it in the ground. For heating, boiling water is taken directly from the ground and pumped into the radiators of Iceland's houses. The Svartsengi plant drills for hot water for this purpose, and the water it receives is around 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. However, this water is full of dissolved minerals mixed with seawater and is therefore not suitable for direct use to warm up homes, as the minerals would damage the pipes. Instead, the water heats fresh water, which is pumped to nearby urban areas. After this, the water is simply released into the nearby lava field. The lava field surrounding the geothermal plant is called Illa Round, or evil lava, and is relatively young in volcanic terms, believed to have come from a volcanic eruption in 1226. Lava is porous, so water usually sinks into it and seemingly disappears. This water, however, is rich with silica that separates as it cools down. The silica quickly formed a muddy layer in the lava that stopped the water from seeping through and thus creating the lagoon. Why did people start bathing in the Blue Lagoon? When the first person decided to try bathing in the Blue Lagoon in 1981, people weren't so sure about the idea. A young man with psoriasis was willing to try anything to help relieve his skin condition. He received permission from the geothermal plant chairman to go into the lagoon, where the water and the algae quickly did wonders for his condition. The young man, Valur Mar Gerson, was the first one to name the site the Blue Lagoon, or Blálónið in Icelandic, and the name stuck. The first public bathing facilities opened in 1987, mainly intended for people with similar skin problems. These early facilities were basic, consisting of only a few showers and a little white sand beach next to the geothermal plant. They are now called the Old Blue Lagoon, as the area was transformed in 1999. Iceland has a rich bathing culture, with many swimming pools around the country and Reykjavik, and plenty of natural hot springs too. It didn't take long for locals to start flocking here, especially since its location was a convenient short drive from the capital city. Many older Icelanders miss the days when you could hop into the pools free of charge. The Blue Lagoon quickly became one of the most visited attractions in Iceland. A lot of water has passed under the bridge since then, and after consistent development, the Blue Lagoon is now a world-class spa. It caters to hundreds of thousands of guests each year. The 1999 transformation moved the lagoon further away from the geothermal plant and added modern changing facilities. They also added a cafe, hotel, restaurant, and a shop where it's possible to buy Blue Lagoon's luxury skin products. Walking paths, small bridges, and saunas were also added. The Blue Lagoon is continually growing, recently expanding from 53,819 square feet, 5,000 square meters, to 93,646 square feet, 8,700 square meters. Why is the water in the Blue Lagoon good for people with psoriasis? No one knows exactly why the water is so good for the skin. Some believe it's due to the mix of the dissolved minerals in the water, the blue-green algae that thrive in the water, and a type of bacteria only found in the Blue Lagoon. The algae are the reason for the water's milky blue color, but it lends the lagoon a more greenish tinge when it blooms on sunny days. Some of the water's dissolved minerals include chloride and natron, which form sea salt, as well as calcium. There are also some traces of sulfur, carbonate, and magnesium. The Blue Lagoon Skin Treatment. Since 1994, the Blue Lagoon has offered skin treatments for people who have psoriasis. The Blue Lagoon Skin Treatment is one of the few natural therapies available to people with psoriasis that can also be done at home. In 2005, the Blue Lagoon Clinic opened for in-house treatments in a private lagoon, supported by UV light therapy and select skincare products. The design of the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is renowned for its simplistic, respectful architecture reflective of Icelandic modernism. The parking lot is a few hundred meters away from the lagoon entrance, so you need to walk along a path carved from the lava before reaching it. As a result, you'll never see a car or a bus or hear noise from traffic at the lagoon itself. The walk is a beautiful preparation for what's to come. The buildings are low and in harmony with the surrounding landscape, using primarily natural materials such as wood and lava. The on-site restaurant, Lava Restaurant, is built around a lava cliff. One wall is solid rock and the room's outlines follow the curves of the natural lava hill. The buildings have tall windows, giving you a view of the lagoon as soon as you enter the reception. There's also a traditional Finnish wooden sauna and a steam bath with a window out to the lagoon. Next to the sauna is a human-made waterfall. The strength of the hot water crashing down on your shoulders will relieve any tension you might have in your muscles. Enter the cave to listen to an audio guide about the Blue Lagoon in several languages. It's also the perfect spot for photos. Blue Lagoon Bar. The bar is inside the lagoon and you can purchase alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks with the electronic wristband you received on arrival. You'll pay your bill when you exit the premises. The bar offers refreshing smoothies and slushies. It also offers red, white, and sparkling wine, as well as beer, cider, and sodas. There's a limit of 3 alcoholic beverages per person while in the lagoon itself.